A live look at the well-known Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, an entertaining one in store for you out of the AFC.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The first carry now for Sean Smith. Was robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
First down, Chicago.
Pat, 19 right, 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Come 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game with a avoid your
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Got it. Ready?
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal.
Count. Tackle 80.
Back to Smith. This time he makes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down.
Reload.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Here we go.
line.
Back.
Taylor again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up their opening drive. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Right there. Hurt.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back-to-back carries here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
The 17-yard line.
Offense in the hurry up here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing from the gun. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the jump.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
Here's a throw. He's got it. So has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Into a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shut up.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. got the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is cut downfield by Rice. Down the left sideline he goes. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he sails that one over the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll motion Smith
19
left.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back on second and goal. Escapes the pocket. Finds Smith here underneath. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Cougar 19.
Third down from the gun. Headed out right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Got it. Ready?
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll throw for the end zone. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. He's off to the races. A 50. 30. Into the red zone. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 19, 18.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 14. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning him from the slot right. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Ready, ready.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Get it.
He's going to throw it. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
That's good. For a first down.
Let's go.
They'll work against the blitz. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They motion the tight end over. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Nothing, ready. Liking it. Rambo 80. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. This one's caught. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag.
Okay, ready.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
18, 5, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Ready, set.
At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down.
Good.
Still sticking with the passing game. The right side, caught by Smith. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Okay,
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Pass play now. He gets it to Rice. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
18 Cardinals.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Come on.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get it.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Pack the 60. Pack the 6. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Deputy! Cougar 19.
Looking on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 60 back, 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Final throw before the break. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
On the jump.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield, so it's about a yard short. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
19 Tigers, go!
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. 7 Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard. Taylor. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Reload. Ready,
And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Running in on fourth and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
first down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Working now from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys start the second half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The offense will line up for a
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor has room down the left sideline. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. And give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now the run here from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Power squib kick is taken in. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They bring Wilson in motion right. Now come out throwing. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now looking to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys capitalize on the fumble with 6. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 6, Viking 8, ready.
Back to throw now. midfield. He's got Pierce. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
50-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready. Cougar 19.
He's dropping back to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hook.
Here he goes. Third and long. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles.
He'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Chicago.
Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Outside, this is caught by Taylor. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was running Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys make them pay for turning it over.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
39, Colts 35.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead for Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60, 79 Broncos.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. He'll get us a 2-score advantage this time.
That's a solid running here as he gets them 8 yards there into the red zone.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
19, Cougar 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that's It's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Get it! Ready,
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Jump down!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go!
Smith. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 18. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, Panthers,
Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route playing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
A throw here on 1st. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Scoop.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Back
to throw. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Go.
And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And they come through with the recovery. That one should win them this game. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we say so long from Indy.